Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. My co-host, Mr. Brody, is reluctantly coming in here. He didn't really want to come in to do tonight's game. I don't know, maybe he knows something that I don't, but hopefully the Red Sox will pull one off here. So we've got another game number 2 between the Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners, a game from August 29th of 1978. And it's going to be Dick Drago getting the start for the Red Sox. He did finish the last game, so out of necessity, but and he went 6 innings in this game. So hopefully we can get a good start out of him. Maybe only 5 innings. If we can get 5 innings, we'll be happy with that. But anyway, he'll be going up against Byron McLaughlin for the Mariners, who lasted only 1 1/3 innings in the actual game and got the loss. The Red Sox actually won this game by a score of 10-5, so we'll see how we fare in this one. So without further ado, Mr. Brody and his co-host seat there, and we'll get this one underway.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Alrighty, so Dick Drago on the hill for the Red Sox. He's got a record of 8-6 with 5 saves. I believe he got the win in yesterday's game. 2.54 earned run average, 67 innings pitched, 60 hits allowed, 21 walks and 45 strikeouts, and has surrendered 6 homers. So the defense behind Drago is going to be Rice and Leflin in center, and Gary Hancock getting a start in right for Dwight Evans. In the infield, it's Hobson, Burleson, Brohammer, and Scott. Brohammer getting another start at second base. He's started the last few games at second, as Jerry Remy seems to be is available, but he's battling some kind of a nagging injury. So he hasn't started the last few games. Behind the plate, Carlton Fisk, and on the mound, of course, Dick Drago. The Seattle lineup is as follows. Julio Cruz is the second baseman batting first, followed by Craig Reynolds, the shortstop. Batting third, the center fielder Rupert Jones. Batting cleanup, the right fielder Leon Roberts. Is it Leon Roberts or Leroy Roberts? I always get that mixed up. Leon Roberts, yep. Batting fifth, the DH Bruce Bochy. Bill Stein is the third baseman. Batting sixth, Dan Meyer, the first baseman, will hit seventh. Tom Bacork is the left fielder hitting 8th, and behind the plate is Bill Plummer. So Julio Cruz comes to the plate batting .263 with 3 homers and 17 runs batted in. Hobson and Scott are playing in on the grass. Drago looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's going to be out the 6th column. And that's going to be a range check on Rice and left. He has a 3 range, so 1 through 6 will be a hit. Looks like he gets in front of it. Oh, and he's going to commit a rare error. Jim Rice does not commit many errors in left, but he does here. He misplays it. And he drops it, and Cruz will be in second. So Rice with a rare error there. So Cruz will be on with a leadoff at second base on a 2-base error by Jim Rice. So Craig Reynolds up to the plate now. hitting .283 with 5 homers and 44 runs batted, has matched his power numbers for the season. So here's the windup and the pitch. Oh, man, he's going to get a good one to hit here. And this one is going to shoot the gap between Lynn and Hancock, go all the way to the wall. Cruz will score easily. The run will be unearned. Reynolds will be at second with an RBI double. Rupert Jones up now, hitting .241 with 6 homers and 41 runs batted in. And he'll draw the walk. So Drago is showing some wear from having pitched yesterday. Leon Roberts up now. Roberts hitting .275 with 17 homers and 70 runs batted in. It's going to be off the 4 column. And that's going to be a ground ball to Burleson. It's going to be a range check on Burleson. Very sure-handed. He'll get in front of it. And this could be 2. We'll see if he can turn 2. Throws to second for 1. Back to first. And he turns a double play. So pitcher's best friend turned by Burleson. 6-4-3 double play. Reynolds will move over to third base now with Bruce Bochy coming to the plate. Drago would love to get out of this with just the 1 unearned run. Bruce Bochy hitting .241 with 7 homers and 49 runs batted in. This will be a ground ball to Hobson. Well, first he pops it up, but Hobson and Fisk can't make the play. Now will be the ground ball to Hobson. Throws to first, and that'll do it. Seattle scores an unearned run, and after 1/2, it's Seattle 1, Boston coming up. Byron McLaughlin goes on the mound for Seattle. He's got a record of 4-7 with a 3.69 ERA. 83 innings pitched, 63 hits allowed, 35 walks and 62 strikeouts, and has surrendered 9 homers. So the lineup for the Red Sox is Rick Burleson, the shortstop, will lead it off. He'll be followed by Jack Brohammer, the second baseman. Jim Rice, the left fielder, will hit third. Kyle Yastrzemski is the DH today, batting cleanup. Batting fifth behind the plate, Carlton Fisk. Fred Lynn, the center fielder, will hit sixth. Gary Hancock gets a start in right field, batting seventh. George Scott, the first baseman, hits eighth, and Butch Hobson will round out the Red Sox lineup, batting ninth and playing third. So Burleson steps into the box. The defense behind McLaughlin is going to be Pecoric, Jones, and Roberts in the outfield. Stein, Reynolds, Cruz, and Meyer are in the infield. And Bill Plummer behind the plate and McLaughlin on the hill. So Burleson comes in hitting .280 with a homer and 40 runs batted in. It's going to be off of his 1 column. And he'll pop one up to Cruz at second. Near first base, Cruz runs under it and makes the catch. So 1 down now for Jack Brohammer. Hitting .244 in the season with 18 runs batted in. It's going to be off the 5 column, McLaughlin. And he takes a pitch and catches the knees for a strikeout. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox. Jim Rice up now. Hitting .301 with 35 homers and 103 runs batted in. And it's going to be off the 5 column. And Rice will take one looking also. So McLaughlin gets 2 strikeouts in innings. The Red Sox go in order. So after 1 full, it's Seattle 1, Boston nothing. Drago back out on the hill. He'll face Stein, Meyer, and Pecoric. Stein comes in hitting .239 with 5 homers and 33 runs batted in. It's going to be off his 1 column. And he finds the base hit up the middle. As Brohammer and Burleson converge, but neither one can come up with it. So leadoff runner on for Dan Meyer. .231 hitter with 16 homers and 55 runs batted in. Pops one up to Brohammer and makes the catch. Stein heads back to first. So Meyer with double the amount of homers he had in the actual season with 16. So it'll be a Pecoric with 1 down and runner on first. Comes in hitting .255 with a homer and 20 runs batted in. Stein watches Drago move. He's trying to get away from the bag, but he's unable to get a good lead. It's going to be out the 4 column. Ooh, and the dreaded ground ball to third base. It's going to be a single, and hopefully that's it, but no, the worst possibility here, a single and an E2. So Stein will come around the score. Throws wild up the line. Stein will score all the way from first, and McCork to third, so another unearned run. Red Sox with their second error of the day. McCork now at third with one down. Bill Plummer comes to the plate. Hitting 184 with 3 homers and 10 runs batted in. And it's a ground ball. No, it's going to fall in for a base hit. He finds the base hit there. So the run easily comes in. McCork comes in. And it's 3-0 now, Seattle. So Drago not getting much support defensively. Top of the order, Cruz up now. He reached on a 2-base error and came around the score. Back in the first. And that's going to be a liner drive to Brohammer. Makes the catch for out number 2. Reynolds up now. He had an RBI double last inning. Lines this one to Brohammer. But the damage done as Seattle scores 2, and it's 3-0 after 1.5. The Red Sox in an early hole. It'll be Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn up against McLaughlin. Yaz comes in hitting 284 with 14 homers and 62 runs batted in. Digs in. It's going to be off of his 1 column. And that's a fly ball to center. Jones is there. Circles under it and makes the catch. So Yaz is retired. That'll bring up Fisk. Fisk 302 on the season. 16 homers and 71 runs batted in. It's going to be off his 1 column. And he strikes out swinging. So McLaughlin with his 3rd K of the day. 2 up and 2 down in the Red Sox second. That'll bring up Fred Lynn. 298 hitter. Has matched his home run total with 22. 7 behind his RBI total with 75. Looks like he might have a chance to break his home run total here. See what he can do. Lots of home runs on this column. It's not going to be a homer, but he does find a base hit. Past Meyer. So the Red Sox with their first base runner of the day. Brings up Gary Hancock, hitting 298 with 4 runs batted in. And 47 at-bats. It's going to be off the 4 column. And he'll draw the walk. So the Red Sox with a little 2-out rally here. Runners on first and second with 2 down. See if the boomer can bring him in. He comes in hitting 251 with 12 homers and 47 runs batted in. It's going to be off the 4 column once again. And Scott will nail a base hit up the middle. Lynn will come around. Oh, no, actually, they're going to hold Lynn at third. So that's going to load the bases with 2 down. So that brings up Hobson. The base is loaded. So Hobson with a chance to put the Red Sox on the board here. Ooh, come on, 7. And he does. He finds the 7. Past Meyer. Lynn comes around the score. Hancock comes around. Scott moves to third. So Hobson delivers with a 2-run single. And the Red Sox are on the board. 3-2 now. See if Burleson can tie the game up here. Oh, and Burleson's going to have a good chance here. As long as he avoids the 4 and the 8 and 12, he should be all set. Oh, and I forgot that one. The 3 is also a pop-up. And so is the 2. Unless he's tiring. But the Red Sox get on the board with 2 runs on a 2-run single by Hobson. And trail it just by 1, 3-2 after 2. So Rupert Jones lead it off. He walked against Drago his first time up. This time just gets a base hit up just past Brohammer. So he'll be on with a leadoff single. Leon Roberts up now. Grounded into a double play his first time up. Jones is 11-14 in stolen bases. Unable to get a good lead this time, though. And that's a ground ball to Romer. Could be 2. And nope. Looks like they just got the 1 run at the lead runner at second. So it's 1 down now as Roberts reaches on the fielder's choice. It brings up Bhakti, who grounded out his first time up. Going to be off the 6th column. And he strikes out swing. So Drago with his first K of the day. Drago seems to be settling in now. Bill Stein singled off Drago his first time up. And Drago strikes out his second batter of the inning to end the inning. So after 2.5, it's Seattle 3 and Boston 2. Brohammer comes up. He's strikeout victim his first time up. Off the 6th column. And he grounds one to his counterpart. Throws the first for the out. 1 up and 1 down for the Red Sox. That brings up Jim Rice, who struck out against McLaughlin his first time up. This time he'll ground one to Cruz. So Cruz gets his second assist of the inning. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox in the 3rd. They trail by 1. Brings the captain, Kyle Yastrzemski, flat out his first time up. And he'll strike out. So 4 Ks now for McLaughlin, and the Red Sox can do nothing in the 3rd. So 3-2 Seattle after 3 and full. So that'll bring up Dan Meyer. He popped out his first time up. He'll lead it off, things off for Seattle here in the 4th. Oh, and he finds the single. The only thing on that column that was a hit, and he found it. Pecora putt now. This will be a range check on Brohammer. Brohammer's a 3 range. Oh, and he finds the single. So Drago not benefiting from the rolls here in the splits. He lines up. He'll have an infield just past Brohammer into center. Busby tells Meyer to come to 3rd, and he does. So runners at the corners with nobody out for Plummer as Fisk goes to visit Drago on the hill. So infield's going to play in now. There is action in the Red Sox bullpen. So Plummer up now. Get an RBI single his first time up. And he strikes him out. So whatever Fisk talked to him about seemed to work. So the run is still at the corners with 1 down. Red Sox will play back. Actually, the corners will play in now. Hobson and Scott. And that's going to be a fly ball to Hancock and right. We'll see if it's deep enough to score the run. Meyer tags. And here's the throw. And the ball will trickle away from the Fisk. McCork will hold that first. So a sac fly for Cruz. Put the Mariners on top now, 4-2. Reynolds up now, 1 for 2 on the day. RBI double back in the 1st. Just misses his second double. He'll have to settle for a single. Cork holds at 2nd. Rupert Jones up now. He's 0 for 1. 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. And this time he'll fly out to right. But Seattle tacks on another run, and it's 4-2 after 3.5. So Fisk will lead it off for the Red Sox against McLaughlin here in the 4th. Struck out his first time up. This time he'll pop it up to Cruz. He's under it, waiting, and makes the catch. So Fred Lynch singled his first time up, comes to the plate. Hits this one to right, but Roberts is there. Camps under it and makes the catch for the second out of the Red Sox 4th. Hancock up now, with 2 outs and the bases empty. Drew a walk his first time up. This time grounds this one back to McLaughlin, picks it up and fires the first. So the Red Sox go in order in the fourth. And after 4, it's 4-2 Seattle. So Drago back out there for his 5th inning of work. This is likely to be his last inning. Roberts 0 for 2 on the day. And he strikes out swinging. Took something off that one. So Drago with his 4th K of the day. Brings up Bhakti. Bhakti 0 for 2 on the day. Grounds this one to Brohammer. Fires over to Scott for out number 2. So the base is empty for Bill Stein with 2 down. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And he'll fly this one to left. Rice is there. He's off to the races. Comes in fast. Dives and makes the catch. So Rice misjudged that one a little bit, but is able to recover to make a great diving catch. And halfway through, it's 4-2 Boston. That likely to be Drago's last inning of work. So the boomer up. He singled his first time up. And this time, he'll take ball 4 for a walk. Hobson up now. Put the Red Sox on the board with an RBI single. A 2-run single. Back in the second. Grounds this one to Reynolds at short. Gets in front of it. Is he going to be able to turn 2 though? And they turn 2. So 6-4-3 double play. So that base is empty for Burleson. He's popped out twice today. Gives this one a ride though. This one's going to go. And it's going to be off the wall. And Burleson will be on with a 2-out double. So Brohammer comes to the plate representing the tying run. Looking for his first hit of the day. But won't happen now as he pops it up. Spawning a bad pitch on that one. So it's 4-2 after 5. I think Drago's going to come out to start this inning. Looks like the bullpen has somebody ready, just in case. This will be a ground ball to Burleson. Handles it cleanly. Does a 360 and throws to first. So great play by Burleson there. Brings up a cork. He's got a pair of singles on the day. Looking for his 3rd hit. Does not get it as he takes a call on 3rd strike. So Drago now with 5 Ks on the day. Plummer up now. RBI single back in the second. And he strikes out. So Drago with 6 Ks. And strikes out Plummer to end the inning. So that definitely is going to be Drago's last inning of work. See if the Red Sox can score 2 and possibly 3 and maybe even get him a victory. Right now they're trying to just avoid getting him the loss. Rice 0 for 2 on the day. Oh, just misses that home run column. The home run split and grounds out to Cruz for out number 1. So Rice hitless on the day. Yastrzemski gets a good one to hit here. Gives this one a drive. This one's going deep, 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 and off the... It looks like it lands on the warning track there. And Yastrzemski will be on with a 1-out double. So Fisk up now, 0 for 2. Represents the tying run. Grounds this one to 3rd. Looks Yastrzemski back to 2nd and sidearms to Meyer for out number 2. So Fred Lynn up now, 1 for 2. The run scored. And Red Sox cannot capitalize. And Lynn goes down on strikes. So that is going to be it for Drago. Let's see who came in. I think it was Stanley. Bergmeyer. Guess we can try bringing in Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer pitched 3 innings in relief. Allowing 1 run. So try Bergmeyer. Bergie comes in with a 1-2 record on the season, 2 saves, 5.91 earned run average, 63 innings pitched, 58 hits allowed, 16 walks, 26 strikeouts, and has surrendered 6 homers. It's going to be off the 1 column, which is good. And Bergmeyer will grab it, throws to first, 1-3 on the putout. So that'll bring up Craig Reynolds. The lefty is 2 for 3 on the day. Grounds this one to Wilson. Moves in front of it. Takes a bad bounce. Stays with it. Fires over to first. So 2 up and 2 down for Seattle. Rupert Jones up now. Gets a good one to hit here. And he'll line a single to the opposite field. So Leon Roberts up now, hitless on the day, 0 for 3. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Look at all those home runs. And he hits this one a long way. See ya. That one's going into over the netting, over the green monster, and it's a 6-2 lead. So Bergmeyer coughs up a 2-run shot to Roberts. His 18th of the year. Bhakti up now, 0 for 3. Scott takes out a hop, flips to Bergmeyer, and that'll do it. But damage is done as Seattle scores 2 more. So here's a trivia question brought to you by Mr. Brody and Miss Mags. Which pitcher had the unique distinction of having won All-Star games for both the American and National Leagues? Something tells me it happened a while ago, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say, I don't know, Randy Johnson. We'll see what the trivia question is. Lock in your answers. Vita Blue. Vita Blue won for the AL in 71 and National League in 81. So thank you for that trivia question, Mr. Brody and Miss Mags. So ahead to the home half of the 7th, Red Sox down by 4. Gary Hancock to lead it off. McLaughlin back out there. Pops this one up to third. Stein is there. Wait for it and makes the catch. So 1 down in the Red Sox 7th. Brings up George Scott. 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Hits this one to center. Gets it on the nose. And Jones makes a great diving catch for the 2nd out of the 7th. Butch Hobson 1 for 2 with a 2-run single. This time strikes out. 6K of the day given up by McLaughlin. And the Red Sox go in order in the 7th. So Bergmeyer back out there for the 8th. After giving up a 2-run homer to Leon Roberts. So Bill Stein up now, 1 for 3. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle. Dan Meyer up now, 1 for 3 with a run scored. And that's going to be a hit and run. Well, that's going to be it for Bergmeyer, as he is ineffective. Boy. Unfortunately, we're going to bring in Stanley. So things not looking good with the Red Sox. Stanley comes in, 4-3 record, 15 saves, 4.00 earned run average, 99 innings pitched, 119 hits allowed, 21 walks and 30 strikeouts. And Meyer's going to try to steal. And yeah, what the heck? We'll throw for him. What do we got to lose? And Meyer gets thrown out by Fisk. Stein holds at third. Hey, Mr. Brody, I think, has had enough of this game. Zepikorik still in there. This time with the runner just on third with one down. Infield playing in. Of course, got a cut pair of singles on the day. Gets his third. As Rice will throw it back in, but not before the run scores. So 7-2 lead Seattle now. Plummer up to the plate now. 1 for 3 with a single and a couple of strikeouts. Hits this one to Scott. Takes to the bag himself for out number 3. But the Mariners score another run, and it's 7-2 now. Stanley back out there for the... Oh, actually, 2 outs now. And another base hit by Stanley. Cork will hold at third. Reynolds up now, 2 for 4. Range check on Stanley. He gets in front of it. And makes the play over to Scott to end the inning. Now we'll head to the bottom of the 8th, 7-2 Seattle. Rick Burleson up now. Doubled his last time up, 1 for 3. Lines this one to Stein for the first out of the 8th. McLaughlin back out there for the 8th. 95 pitches now. Here comes Brohammer, 0 for 3. And this one's hit high up off the wall. So Brohammer will cruise in the second with a 1-out double. So Jim Rice still looking for his first hit of the day. It's going to be off the 3 column. And he will not get it as he grounds out to Reynolds, who holds Brohammer at second and fires to first. Strzemski doubled his last time up, 1 for 3. It's going to be a range check on Cruz. He'll get in front of it. And make the play to end the inning. So through 8 full, the Red Sox trail by 5 as we head to the 9th. Stanley back out there. No action in the Red Sox pen. So Rupert Jones, 2 for 3 with a walk. Run scored. Draws his second walk of the day. Leon Roberts hit a 2-run homer his last time up. Gets a good one to hit here. Oh my goodness, and this one's going to go into the corner. Bounces around a bit. Lynn chases it, but Jones comes around the score with the 8th run, and Roberts will cruise in the 3rd with a RBI triple. Bhakti up now, 0 for 4. Hits this one to Brohammer. As Roberts holds at 3rd. Stein up now, 2 for 4 with a couple of runs scored. Hits this one to left. Runner comes home and he'll score. So sacrifice fly by Stein. And the Mariners increase their lead now 9-2 as the fans start to exit here out of Fenway. Only the diehard fans left. And Stanley will strike him out to end the inning, but 2 more runs tacked on, and it's now 9-2 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. McLaughlin in to try to get the complete game. Fisk up now. Hitless on the day, but has a chance to get a hit here. Lays off 1 and draws the walk. So the Red Sox definitely need base runners. Fred Lynn up now. 1 for 3 with a run scored. And be a range check on Reynolds. He'll get in front of it. And we got a rare play here. Let's see what this is. Over to first. Not in time. So Lynn beats out an infield single. First two runners on for the Red Sox. Gary Hancock up now. He's 1 for 3 with a... I think we're going to have... Let's see if Evans is available at the pinch hit. He is. So we're going to have Evans come on and pinch hit. Couldn't bring on Remy to pinch hit, but we'll let Evans come on, then he can just go and play right field. If the Red Sox can score 7. First things first, though. Evans comes in, hitting .246 with 21 homers and 75 runs batted in. Draws the walk. So the Red Sox not dead yet. Bases loaded with nobody out for the Boomer. Singled back in the second, walked in the fifth, and flew out in the seventh. And that's going to be it for McLaughlin, so he will not get the complete game. Romo, the closer, coming in. 4-7 on the season with 11 saves, 3.38 earned run average, 83 innings pitched, 73 hits allowed, 37 walks, 45 strikeouts, and a struck out 10. Oh, 6 call. And Scott will pop one up, and Cruz will make the play. The first out of the 9th. Infield fly rule was called. So Butch Hobson up now. He's got the only 2 Red Sox RBIs of the day, looking to get more here. And doesn't look like it's going to happen here. Maybe we'll get a range check. Nope. He'll fly out to center. This tags and scores. The Red Sox still trail by 6. 2 outs now, so the Red Sox down to the last out. Burleson up 1 for 4 with a double. And he'll line out to Reynolds to end the game. So Seattle all over the Red Sox today. Ooh. As they fall to the Mariners 9-3. So let's check out the box score here. McLaughlin had a fine performance today. Gets his 5th win, now 5-7, 8 innings pitched, 8+ innings, 7 hits allowed, 3 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts. Romo comes in to pitch the final inning. We'll close it out. Does not get a save because they were down by 7. Reds up by 7. Pitches an inning. Scoreless inning, allowing no hits, no walks, no strikeouts. So Drago attacked with the loss, 8-7 now, 6 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed, 4 runs. Only 1 of them was earned though. 6 strikeouts. Bergmeyer pitched just an inning. He was ineffective, allowing 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, including a home run. Bob Stanley was also awful. 2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. So for the Mariners, Cruz was 1 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. Reynolds 2 for 5 with an RBI. Rupert Jones 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Leon Roberts 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored and 3 runs batted in. And the only Seattle hitter without a hit, Bruce Bochy 0 for 5. Bill Stein 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Dan Meyer 2 for 5 with a run scored. Pecoric was 3 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI, and Bill Plummer 1 for 4 with an RBI. For the Red Sox, not much there. Rick Burleson 1 for 5. Brohammer also was 1 for 4. Rice hitless on the day 0 for 4. Yastrzemski 1 for 4. Fisk 0 for 3 with a run scored. Freddie Lynn 2 for 4 with a run scored. Gary Hancock 0 for 2 with a run scored. Dwight Evans came on as a pinch hitter, drew a walk. George Scott 1 for 3, and Butch Hobson 1 for 3 with all 3 Red Sox runs batted in out of the number 9 spot. So player of the game, I guess we'll have to give to McLaughlin, I guess. 8 innings pitched, 7 hits allowed, 3 runs, all of them earned. And gets his 5th win. So that is it. So let's take a look at the standings. As Mr. Brody has left the room. Alright, so let's take a look here. So with the loss, Milwaukee actually lost 2, so they don't lose any ground there. The Yankees won, so they do lose a game to the Yankees. And so the Red Sox 3.5 games behind. Yankees just a game behind Milwaukee, who remains in first place. So the Red Sox with a record now of 76-54, now 83-47, so 7 games behind their pace. Milwaukee still 5 games ahead of their pace, and the Yankees 3 games ahead of their pace. So the Red Sox now will start a series. I know it's against the Blue Jays. As Miss Mags is making some noises. So Toronto's going to be facing Boston at home. Let's see, the only other games are Kansas City beat Chicago 4-3, and the Yankees beat Baltimore, so the Red Sox don't want to lose another game to the Yankees. So the Yankees will gain a half game on Milwaukee, be a half game out. And it'll be, I think it's Don Kirkwood there for the Blue Jays as they visit the Red Sox at Fenway. Dennis Eckersley will be on the mound for the Red Sox. So that'll be it. Signing off from Fenway, it's Eric from High Ground Gaming, my co-hosts Mr. Brody and Miss Mags. And we will see you in the next Red Sox game. This was game number 130. We'll see you for game 131. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.